Hello and welcome to my first video. In this video, we're going to be playing a Let's Play of Silksong. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get right into this. Hope you guys enjoy. As you can see, I have played the game before, and then this will be a new save file playing on just normal play. Okay, so this is the starting cutscene. Hornet has been captured by the Citadel, and actually, did you guys know that right now, they're in the desert area right before you get to the Citadel, and you can actually find the point in the game where where Hornet broke the bridge. I'll mention that later on. That will take quite a while though. And there's also a theory that Lace was the one who sent that silk fly, because if you get the needle in early enough, you can see her thoughts, which add to that theory. And you can see this bridge later on, as I said. That bridge. I'll mention it later, though, like I said. Okay, so let's get right into it. Act 1. Farloom. I'll be giving some tips throughout this playthrough for any new players. Like, what's the best thing to use? I am a hunter, a crest main. Which, if I just quickly bind, I am a hunter's crest main. Which I haven't unlocked any crests yet. Not. Yeah, Hunter's Crest. I think it's Hunter's Crest. The original crest. So, just for tips purposes, I will be playing the other crests like Reaper's Crest and stuff on boss fights where it's easier. But most of the time I'm going to be using Hunter's Crest. You guys can use whatever you want. It's up to personal preference. It's just the one that I personally prefer. So, at this point in the game, you only have a few moves, like you have your normal slash, you have your down slash, you have your jump. Similar to Hollow Knight's moveset early game, except it's a bit more dynamic, a bit more acrobatic, like the trailers said. You can also cliff grab in this game if you want to know, so make sure to try and use that early as well. There's quite a few jumps that you can't make. Heal, heal. Why aren't you healed? Oh, finally, you healed. Anyway, hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully she won't die of it later. And this will be a series, and if literally the -1 viewer puts in the comments what games they want me to play next, I will. This jump's a bit hard, you have to do a ledge grab here. And let's grab some bone shards. Bone shards early game are kind of easy to get, but a bit later on, you kind of have a detriment of them. Pretty sure I missed out on that mossberry. I'm gonna go drop down, exit the room, and re-enter. I think there was a secret down here anyway. Yeah, there is. Bone shards are quite hard to get early on, so every chance that you get, try and collect them. I want to get that mossberry because you can get a good early game charm. Oh well, they're not charms in this game, they're tools, I think. I'll just put in what it is in the editing, it's fine. How did I almost die to that guy? Anyway, please try and ground pound me. Yes, I do like your cosplay of Mario, but like, can you just please fly into the air so I can... That's how you're meant to get that. I'm not sure if there's any other ways to get it early game. Later game, you can have the double jump or the claw line or wall jump abilities, but right now, Hornet decided not to steal all the knight's charms after he exploded. So Hornet is not the most OP character in Hollow Knight. I'm pretty sure Hornet would if she stole all of the knight's charms after the knight died, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows the Dream No More ending probably is the canon one. There's only about two possible canon ones if we consider Silksong. Now, I know Team Cherry said they're all canon, but like, if Silksong's canon, then how's... Anyway, let's go. Then how is Steel Siblings ending canon? Anyway, let's just go kill this person's babies. As you can see, I am a pro gamer. Definitely. Definitely a pro gamer, and I'm not just doing this on purpose for a joke. I'm a pro gamer, okay? I'm a pro. You know what? I'm not a pro gamer. I lied. I took a bunch of damage. That means I'm not a pro gamer. It was just for a joke, really. Don't know why I'm explaining too much, but okay. Bidoop, bidoop, bidoop. Hornet, don't you dare die. Are you Garamauing that person? You don't need to Garama every person you come across. Not all of them is trying to rip your spine out. Okay? Well, she doesn't like you, but still. And also, weren't you meant to play music with this guy in the trailer? Anyway, if you guys didn't know, playing on keyboard, there's a keybind to... Well, we need to get to the Great Citadel, but there's a keybind to a taunt, which increases your damage for a few seconds. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, it's V. It uses one of your silk to work, so you need silk for it. But you can also press the right stick down. You press R3 down to get it as well. Made it to Bone Bottom. I'm gonna go talk to Pilby. If you're wise, you'll stop here and rest for a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Oh, that's nice, Pilby. Rest here with me as long as you like. I'm not ready to leave yet, and a little company is always nice. And repeated dialogue. We're gonna come back to our favourite NPC. In this run, I'm gonna try my best not to let Pilby die. And also, I like this guy. Let's talk to him. What's this you're building, sir? Some kind of sign? Aye, a sharp book, a wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As the resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. Oh, thanks, Flick the Fixer. They're popular things around farming, which was useful too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Don't worry, I'll be helping you. After I Garama you. Very nice. Hi.
Nesvir. Sacra della.
Sherma, yes. Okay. Dance break.
Sacra. Faridula simanet, doni poina volinet, pina sans mi maniset, dana fonction le bon. Oh! Faridula simanet, doni poina volinet, pina sans mi maniset, dana fonction le bon. Ne what?
Dance break over. Anyway. We've just entered the marrow. This will have these bone enemies. There'll also be big bone guys. And there'll be a school tyrant, which is like the big bone guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go help Sherma with. I always fall for that. I fell for it about 20 times. I'm probably gonna fall for it again. Anyway, just did that on purpose. Anyway, if you're struggling on the platforming, don't worry. I was struggling on it too, especially in Hunter's March. We'll get to that later. And I probably have to fast forward because, like, I'm not used to a boss battle. Like, it's not boss battle, but like a semi-boss battle early game with none of the good equipment. Anyway, let's kill these guys before they grow into adults. I know, like, they're meant to be OP, but the adult version of these guys I actually first tried. I don't know. I don't think they're that hard. Even number 2 was easy. I did do it in Act 3, but still. Okay, this is where we need to go. I guess we'll have to go all the way back then. Good job, Sherma. You opened the gate. Yay, Sherma, you opened the gate for me. Thanks, Sherma.
Deloria.
Yes, Sherma opened the gate. Thank you. Thank you, Sherma. I love you. You were my favourite NPC in the entire game.
Ora venta.
Yay, thanks, Gate. Dance break. When I hit an enemy, I'll show you the Garama. Also, you can Garama with if you have the Pashonka rings on. I forgot her name, Chakra. If you have Chakra's rings on, you go Pashonka. It's really cool. Pashonka! Anyway, insert 30 rosaries. This game's economy sucks, but still, I need the bench. Here's a really good tip. If you're having trouble getting money early game, go to Hunter's March. Oh, almost skipped this. Pilgrim, you are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourself before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. Oh, that's nice. But I'm not a pilgrim, I'm a hornet. Well, I'm not a hornet either, I'm a spider. A weaver to be exact. Well, not me, but Hornet is. Why is Hornet called Hornet but is a spider? I never thought about that. Well, it's because it's like hornets are like bees mixed with spiders or something. But I don't know what hornet has anything to do with bees or something. Anyway, don't let these guys grow up, because when they grow up, they'll find a giant shell. You can find these guys in the sand of Karak as well. Also, a really cool detail about Silksong is that early game, pilgrims that you find that have lost their mind, you can actually see the strings coming off them. Not just early game actually, all throughout the game, including the pilgrims, like especially in the Citadel actually. And but late game when there isn't any guys like that there. Okay, I hate those guys. I only kill them for the journal entry or when they're in my way. This is what I usually do. Frayed rosary string. Hey, thanks. I'm pretty sure Team Cherry did this on purpose to annoy new players. They think they're gonna get something good, and then they're like, "Oh, look, another frayed rosary string. What am I meant to do with that?" Also, tell me what your favorite Silksong NPC is. -1 commenters on my video. Guess how many. Also, our subscriber goal for today is 1. Guys, I don't think we're gonna make it, but I know it's a really big stretch, but we just might be able to make it. Actually, I think I already have a 1 subscriber. 3 is our subscriber goal. Because I do, but that 1 subscriber doesn't count. So, 1 viewer subscriber. Anyway, that way is the Bell Beast. I think. No, up here's the Bell Beast. After we meet Chakra, we need to go. When you see these 2 boss level enemies coming at you when you have a level 1 spear. Anyway, that's the Garama with your silk. I'm not sure if the Pashonka uses silk, but it would be cool if it didn't. That would be like a cool way to save your silk. Anyway, here there's a secret area here where you can collect a bunch of rosaries. Good for right before you meet Chakra. I got 75. That's enough to buy some maps. Also, if you see one of Chakra's bells, which is her rings like that, except on like a stand, and you can hit it, and if you hit it, she'll come. Anyway, I'm practicing for the flea juggling event. Pashanga! Hey!
Los Kakor.
second favorite NPC. I'm sorry, Chakra. I know you're a
Me
fan
offended?
favorite, but like, my boy Sherman has to come first. He's the
Which
best
guy?
NPC. Yeah, he
Yes,
is the
correct.
best NPC. And 40 plus 50, I cannot afford that. I'll buy the Mosslands map because that's the map that's closer to me, I think. Because I was just in Moss Grotto, and I think the Moss...
Yes, go.
That's fine.
Yes.
Also, try. Well, I have to come back to Chakra later when I get more rosaries. I'll probably come back just right now. Because there's rosaries in this room. Okay, so you might find this area a bit harder because there's these spitting enemies. Here's a tip: just try and like go right next to the spitting enemies because when they're spitting, they spit above. So if you're close enough, they can't hit you. But here's annoying because you have to kind of like you need to do a low hop into a jump on that. I died like 5 times before on there, so don't worry if you're struggling. It's fine. Trust me, I've struggled a lot on Silksong. Yeah, I don't think I can make this. That's annoying. Probably need like double jump, which comes like quite late. One of my favourite areas in the game is Mount Furrow, I think. It's got this really cool parkouring section. I really enjoyed it. And then at the end, it was so cool. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But for anyone that hasn't seen it, because it's just really cool. But trust me, it's really good. But if you want to see it, you probably should keep watching. And also, any spoilers for Silksong that you don't want to get spoilers for, any like major lore things, I'll give a spoiler warning to. I'm gonna dodge these. This is a very safe place. So, I think after the first boss, it'll be a good place to end it. We're almost at the first boss. So, I don't think there's anything too spoilery. If you're watching a Silksong playthrough, you won't really need a spoiler warning because you're watching a Let's Play of it. So, like, I'm not gonna give you a spoiler warning unless it's like major spoilers. And also, I'll give you a warning for when I'm gonna for the ending if you don't want that spoiled. Also, you really don't only need the silk spear for this part of the game because the silk strands don't appear anywhere else. So after we get out of here, we'll go back to Chakra, fight the first boss, and then I think that'll be a good time to wrap up episode 1 of this Let's Play. Anyway, hop over there, and the moss guy should be there, but I'm gonna skip him for now. I've sat on his bench though. This guy gives one of the first things that you can get early game. And here's a tip: I've already gotten the first 2 moss berries, but you can get another moss berry in this secret area over here. This guy's eating it. You just need to rip it out of his mouth and take it because it's yours and he doesn't deserve the nice treat like a moss berry. And then we give it to this potion guy. If you find all 7 moss berries, so 4 additional ones, you get granted a upgrade to the original ability. The original ability isn't too good, but the upgrade's quite good.
No,
It's good early game though, so I suggest trying to pick it up.
Yanara.
I'm gonna grant his wish, berry picking, right now. Because I should have 3 moss berries. I can't remember if I picked them, all 3 of them up. Yeah, I did. And you should. And if you want to get this, just follow the video again. Zoom back. There's one in the moss grotto. I think there's 2, and then there's one here. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what this guy's doing with this giant bowl of soup. What is that? His bathtub? I don't think you should be going to a bath with that in front of me, because I'm leaving. I don't want to see that. Anyway, look. This is the menu. There's different types of tools, and I got a blue tool. There's also your silk ability, and later on you can upgrade it so you have 2 additional tools on the side here, right next to where my arrow is pointed. And you have different quests which will give you different amount of tools. Like the architect one will give you 2 red tools, but also if you find memory lockets you can add additional ones. Like these blanked out ones, 3 more, so you would have 2 yellow tools, 2 blue tools, and 2 red tools. So let's go find Chakra again to buy more of her stuff. Yeah, yoink. Oh, rosaries, must have missed them. And then you can just drop down here. The exit should be around here. Let's pop down to Chakra first, though.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so I have 121. I can afford the marrow map and the quill, or do I want the compass? Can I afford both? I think I have enough frayed rosary strings. Yeah, frayed rosary strings give you 30 each, so if I add 60, I
Yes,
can afford
correct.
both. That's good. Also, try and get the bench markers and stuff as early on as possible. Not at the very start. You want the bare basics, and also I suggest going for the maps first and then looking at the other things. I'll put on the thing in the next video, or this video. Also, if you hit this, you gain silk, but you need the silk spear ability to break through it. So, first boss of the game has quite easy attack patterns. Well, she has quite easy attack patterns. Just sliding across the screen. I suggest doing an up slash there and then just a slash as much as possible. Otherwise, just try and dodge. So as you can see on the side, that little green bit is the Druid's Eye ability that I equipped. I don't really suggest using Silk Spear in this fight, unless it's like the time when they're stunned. Okay, so it looks like they're all gonna come out here. Actually, it's just bells. Just stay away from the falling pipes, and you can also whack away the bells if you need to. Try and dodge, because now and when she comes out, she's going to start launching them. Don't worry, guys. You're probably not going to get this first try. I have played this game before, not in the Squid Game way. I just have, and on my first playthrough that I ever did, I died to her about 10 times. There are harder bosses later on, and if you guys have any suggestions of games we should play, like maybe some Stardew Valley, Hollow Knight, the original Hollow Knight, Minecraft, really any game. Also, if you want, you can check out my friend's channel. He makes Roblox content. It's quite cool. I linked it in my bio, so you can check that out. And yeah, so I just got the silk heart, and I'll show you what the compass does right before ending the video. I just need to get to the bell tower. There should be a bell tower right next to here. But let's first go say hi to Bell Beast. Hello! Very nice. Anyway, don't worry guys, this is petting. Whacking Bell Beast counts as petting, did you know that? Team Cherry specifically said that. And look at his little purrs and look at his little stomps. Okay. When you travel, you can travel to back to Bone Bottom, and you can stay in the Marrow. Let's just run to the nearest bench, which should be the first bell tower. There's like there's 7 or 6 bell towers in this game. There's also a cool skip where I'll show you this on the next bell tower, but if you exit the room and re-enter, the door will be open early. It's a speedrunner skip, but this is cool. So I'm going to show you. You can also whack the bell. It won't swing like with before. Let's rest on the bench. So here's where I've explored so far. In the next video I'll explore more of Farloom. Now when I open up if I put the compass now when I open up my map, I have this cute little hornet marker. That'll be it for today's video, guys. Have a good one and see you in the next video.